Hi, I'm Dave Salmoni for Animal Planet, and these are your Animal Bites. I hate to say it, guys, but it's time for a selfie intervention. I am hearing so many stories about people getting hurt by animals for a selfie. Selfies have become such a thing that there are new laws every day coming out regarding animals and selfies. And in fact, there's a selfie law in New York. If you take a picture with a tiger in the state of New York and you post it on your social media feed, you have broken the law. And there's another case where a primate took a photographer's camera, took his own selfie. The photographer then sold that picture, and the animal rights group tried to sue him. Luckily for the photographer, he won that case, and an animal can't sue for his selfie rights. I just heard a story the other day where a model had seen a shot on Instagram from other models that she had followed of her just lying back amongst a whole bunch of sharks. She thought, well, that would be good for my Instagram feed. So she lied back in a whole bunch of sharks. And unfortunately for her, as she laid back into this school of sharks, the worst fears of what you might think would happen happened. She was bitten, attacked. Luckily, she was smart enough to stay calm. She did all the right things to get out of the situation, and it was no more than a bite. But it really goes to show maybe we're taking some of this Instagram stuff a little bit far. Absolutely, sharks are a fairly safe animal when you know them and know where to be. There are lots of people that can say, that's a safe one, and that's not. Stay away.
Hi, I'm Katerina, and I was the girl that was bitten by the shark in the Bahamas. To start off first, I would like to explain really what happened, just so you can hear it from me. Long story short, I was in Staniel Cay. There's a lot of nurse sharks around the area, and the locals said it was safe. Kids were snorkeling with them. So, I mean, it seemed to be a very safe thing. And I was waiting around with the nurse sharks, and then one of the locals suggested that I lay back, and I had seen from Instagram all of the nurse sharks and the laying back photos. I mean, a ton of people do it and recreate photos of it. And right as I leaned back, just probably, you can see in the series of photos, it's probably like maybe 5 seconds, I was pulled under by the nurse shark, and he definitely took a little bite. You can see I still have this scar, and I'm really lucky though. And sharks aren't scary animals, and this whole experience, I've never blamed sharks. I mean, I was in their home, and that's really important to realize that you have to respect them. The greatest takeaway, really, for me, is to respect the animals and respect their home, just as you would want other people and other animals to respect yours.
You see me on TV with animals, and you think to yourself, well, what's the difference? Well, let me tell you what the difference is. I'm a professional. I have 20 some odd years of degrees and animal training and animal wrangling and professionals over my shoulder. We know those animals are well cared for, and we have all of the safety protocol for the animals and for ourselves to make sure that we're safe, the animals are having fun, and that everybody goes away happy. Now, when should I take a selfie with an animal? Is there an appropriate time? Yes, of course there is. So we're out for a walk right now. This is absolutely great moose, deer, bear country. There's eagles, there's owls, there's lots of things that I would love to have a selfie with, and trust me, if I see one right now, I will stop what I'm doing and take a photo. But what I'm gonna do, if I'm out here and I see an animal and I wanna take a selfie, I'm gonna stop, I'm gonna look at it, I'm gonna make sure it's calm, I'm gonna make sure that I'm in an area where that animal has lots of ways to escape that doesn't mean right over me. I know all the signs of danger from any of the animals that are in the bush right here, so that I feel like if an animal was in my background, I could hold up my camera, smile real pretty, and get my photo. If you don't have that knowledge, and you're not with someone that has that knowledge, don't do it. It's not the time. Now, what about animals that aren't dangerous? Well, there's some rules there too. So if the animal is a little bird, let's say, don't chase the animals. If the animal's calm and relaxed and you can stop and you can take a photo and the animal stays nice and relaxed, great, take your photo. But in cases where, you have to grab it, hold it, manipulate it, it's not right. You don't do it. It's not ethical, it's not moral, and it's not good for the animals. What about flashes, Dave? Yeah, you know what? A lot of animals don't like flash photography. So if you don't know, don't flash. If there's someone there to ask, an expert or someone who knows that animal, ask that person. Always, always err on the side of caution with animals, especially dangerous animals. And if it means you have to pass up a selfie, go right ahead. What about in a captive environment? Is it okay to take a selfie there? Yes, of course, please. Now, there's barriers. Stay on the right side of the barriers. People have gone through a lot of work to say this is where you're safe and this is where you're not safe. Stay in the safe area. The animals are comfortable with you there. Take selfies all day. So, my advice to you, if you don't know, if you're not sure that you're in a safe place, if the animal's calm, then please, by all means, put your camera down, look at the animal because it's beautiful. Live your life through your eyes, not your social media feed. Guys, thanks for joining. We'll see you soon.